Hello boys and girls. Today is NTI Day 28. I hope everybody's still keeping up with their NTI work and working super hard for your parents. I know that you are. I want us to talk a little bit about how we tap out sight words at school, and this is something we do every week so everyone's familiar. If, for example, if we have the word said, we would tap it out, S-A-I-D, said. If we had the word over, we would tap it out like this, O-V-E-R, over. The word come, C-O-M-E, come. We just tap it out, each letter, and slide it. And on Friday, I sent your parents a picture of our sight word list for first grade. So I want you to try to look at that list and tap and slide some of the words on that list. Practice up so you'll be all ready for the next school year. And also I want to review with you some digraphs that we talked about when we were in school. We have SH together says sh. TH together says th. CH together says ch. So we have sh like shirt, th like thumb, and ch like church. Let's spell a couple words using these digraphs. So if we were spelling the word fish, we would sound out f. F. E. Letter says I. F. I. Sh. And remember the sh is two letters, but it makes one sound. So here we made the word f. I. Sh. Let's try one more. Let's try ship. We're still going to be using the sh. So here are the two letters that make the sh sound. Sh, I. Ice makes the I sound. Sh, I, p. So here we have the p sound, ship. Good job. And boys and girls, you may not have these boards and letters at home, but there are letters and words around you everywhere. So you can easily practice reading at home on signs and magazines, even on the television or games you play, on boxes of things, in the refrigerator, in the cabinets. There are letters and words everywhere. So be practicing up on your sounds and your reading skills. I want us to read one more chapter of Junie B today. This is chapter 8. Oh, I remember when we talked about chapter 8 called hats. Made me wonder what she was going to do with a hat. I didn't know what to do. How could I even go to school? Because everyone would see my sprigs and they would laugh and laugh. That's how come I couldn't stop crying. Only all of a sudden a miracle happened, and it's called, I spotted my hat with the devil horns. It was sitting on my desk right where Mother left it, and that hat gave me a good idea. I quick picked it up and put it on my head, and guess what? It hid my sprigs. Hey, if I wear this to school, no one will even see my hair, I said, real relieved. Only just then, I did a teeny frown. Yeah. Only what if I'm playing on the playground and somebody steals my devil horn hat off my head? Then everyone will see my sprigs and they will all laugh and laugh. I thought real hard. I said, maybe I can wear 2 hats. That way, if somebody pulls off one hat, I will still have another hat left. I spotted my shower cap. It was lying over on my chair, so I put it on my hat, under my hat. Yeah, only what if I'm playing on the playground and somebody pulls off my devil horn hat and then they pull off my shower cap too? Then everyone will see my sprigs and they'll laugh and laugh. I tapped on my chin. 3 hats, I said. I'll wear 3 hats to school because that will give me a whole lot of hat protection. I opened my bottom drawer and I found my ski mask because ski masks hide your whole entire everything. I put the ski mask on my head, then I put on my shower cap, and then I put on my hat with the devil horns. I looked at myself in the mirror. Now nobody can see anything, not even my nose, I said. After that, I got dressed and I skipped real happy to the kitchen. Grandpa Miller's eyes popped out at me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't go to school looking like that, he said. That's how come I had to tell him a teensy-weensy fib. Yeah, only today's crazy hat day. And my teacher said we can wear however many hats we want, I said. Grandpa Miller scratched his head. Then he watched me eat my sandwich through my mouth hole, and he drove me to school. I skipped into room 9 real joyful. I sat down next to Lucille at my table. Hello, I said. It's me, Junie B. Jones. See me, Lucille? See me? I'm wearing an attractive hat assortment. Just then a meanie boy named Jim pointed and shouted, Hey, everybody, look at Looney B. Jones. What a goony bird, he shouted. Then all of a sudden, he speeded across the room and he grabbed my devil horn right off my head. All of room 9 laughed and laughed because they saw my shower cap, of course. Only lucky for me, because just then my teacher hurried up into the room and she took control of people. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Mrs. grabbed my hat from that meanie Jim and she gave it back to me. Then she yelled at all the children and took me into the hall. Mrs. bent down next to me. Okay, kiddo, what's the story here, she asked. Oh, I rocked back and forth on my feet because I didn't want to tell her the story, that's why. Yeah, only I don't actually know what you're referring to, I said. The hats, Junie B. What's the story with the hats? Oh, finally I did a big breath and I told her the story. The Story with the Hats by Junie B. Jones. Once upon a time there was a little girl named Pinky Gladys Gutzman, and she was practicing to be a beauty shop guy. Only too bad for her, because her stupid dumb bangs kept on getting tiltier and tiltier. And that's how come she had to cut them off. And now she wishes she never even was Pinky. And that's all the details I would like to share with you at this time. I did a big breath. The end. Mrs. put her hand on my shoulders. Junie B., honey, are you telling me that you cut your bangs off? Is that what this is about? I did not answer. All of a sudden, Mrs. took off my ski cap. And I didn't even know she was going to do that. No, I hollered, don't. Only it was too late. She saw my hair. She hugged me real tight. Oh, Junie B., what happened, she asked. And I started to cry all over again. Sprigs, I said. Sprigs happened. After that, Mrs. gave me some tissues and me and her sat down on the floor and we figured out what to do. Guys, next week in our next video, we will read the last chapter. It's chapter 9 called Learning a Lesson. Wonder what kind of lesson Junie B. learned from this. Okay, as we finish up today, we have our family discussion question with Sandy. And Sandy's so happy to see everybody again this week, aren't you, Sandy? Yes. So this week with your family, we want you to talk about this. If you could visit anywhere in the whole world, where would you go? And why would you want to go there? Talk about that with your family this week. I hope everybody has a great week. Bye-bye.